at the April Sours event 2021 at Bad Sons here in Derby, Connecticut.
Wow. It is. It's somebody's weird breathing is on there.
Who knows?
The weird uncle that has like the forever wheezing nose. Somebody has that.
The whistle nose.
Yeah.
It was probably me.
And we're here with Lauren.
Hey,
Tap room manager. Is that your official title?
As she cleans up after Paula.
Yeah,
savage.
He's already spilled the beer.
Yeah, I mean, taproom manager is my, the thing I do. I also do all our social media marketing. So if you're seeing us on Facebook and Instagram, that's mostly me.
Okay.
And then I do a lot of stuff on behind the scenes people don't really see. So like organize giant festivals in pandemics.
Nice.
And pull it off. So we're doing great so far.
Yeah. So how was that setting this event up with all the regulations and whatnot?
It was kind of funny because it was February and, I'd sort of already written off that like we weren't going to do it because at that point, nothing had opened up. They hadn't given us any idea when regulations were coming back or whatever. But then I had Mark and Mark, who is one of the co-owners here at Bad Sons, he says to me, he goes, I want to do April Sours. I said, that's funny.
2 months away.
Yeah. I was like, what do you know that I don't know? And he goes, well, we're going to do it. And I said, okay, I like a good challenge, but how is that going to work? Am I going to be like putting people in shifts like per hour? Like I immediately started like 16 plans of what we could do.
Right.
And, sure as shit, no doubt about it. Things started to open up with the March 19th date as, okay, we can start to do outside events and pull that off. I'd sent an email out to all the breweries, I think the Monday before that regulation change happened. And so many people were like, no way, like we can't, we don't want to do it yet. It's optics. We don't know that it's like a smart idea. And then
let's call them out. Who are they?
I will do no such thing. Not to my family. They're all extended cousins of us in a weird way. So true. I respect that too, because, we hadn't really gotten the vaccine world yet. So it was like, okay, like cool, and somebody's going to have to step their foot in the mud puddle first. And Mark and I are like that. So I'm a jumper. I'm a risk taker. Like put me on the highest roller coaster and the fastest speed we can go. Yo, that's it. And I think that's, Mark is the type of guy who's like, somebody's going to get shat on first. So it's either, no matter what you do, 50% of the people are going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe they did it.
Yeah.
And then the other half will be like, fucking great. Thank you, God. Because, I don't like to call anything the new normal because that's so stupid. There's going to be a point where it's just going to be life again. And it's not going to be like this. But for the meantime, let's figure out a way that we can make this go.
Yeah. And weird shit always, stays behind, right? Like I can't bring a full bottle of shampoo on a plane anymore.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? But I feel like
stealing
life
my
is normal.
tweezers.
That's how they take your freedums one at a time.
Shampoos
shampoo.
First. Yeah. What's an easy place we could start? Shampoo.
I didn't know what to expect. Sure. And some people who originally said no did come back and say, you know what? Yeah. And then I had a lot of people who just volunteered, like big time volunteers. So the sound equipment and the bands that you're hearing today are all playing pro bono. They're not playing for $1. They just wanted to get back out in front of it because, again, just like us, live music suffered big.
Can we get their cut?
They're getting beer. So, yes.
Oh, there you go.
So,
there he is.
I was just talking about how we were having a conversation about, I think I want to do April Sours. And I was like, you're funny. And then you were like, no, we're really going to do it. I said, fucking hey, let's go. And we're still currently doing it. I asked Mark, I said, good job, Mark. And he's like, yep. And I said, can I just hear it back? And he goes, not yet. And I was
Mark,
like, okay.
Do you want on the microphone?
Yeah, take this.
Yeah,
you got it?
Let me move the camera. Hang on.
Mark.
It's a tight grip.
Everybody
So
on YouTube's
it's
getting
just-
nauseous right now. It's because
Yes.
Dave's moving the camera.
Yeah, it's pretty
hang on
rad.
a sec.
I'm so
Some
pumped to see
headphones over
people
there
so
if you
happy
want.
about this.
Throw those on.
We're getting really good at this duo. We need our own.
You gotta open it up. There you go.
All right, I'm in.
Not yet. Not quite yet.
Mark, we should get our own podcast. We're really good at this game.
I don't know if Dave
I
tested
hate
it.
hearing my-
There he is.
Here I am.
He has
He's
such a
got
nice, such a nice voice.
That's
though.
what I said. He's got a beautiful
Beautiful.
timbre, right?
Yes.
It's all that,
We'll see if I can get
Like
all that
Get
screaming
everyone
and yelling I do.
Truth.
it's like that little container of heavy cream. They that little like that little like little pour thing
Not
they
a great
give you
shot,
at the
but
diner.
Oh,
Heavy
yeah.
cream in it. That's Mark's voice.
I love that.
Just
That's outstanding.
yeah, just
I'm,
cut,
I'm actually going to use that.
He's a
Just
he's
cuts-
a carafe
Yeah.
of cream.
yeah. You just cut through the pot.
Sort of
enough.
disgusting.
Yeah, but you know what?
At the same
I am
time.
too. I am too.
You just cut through the podcast Arabica
Accurate.
blend
Yeah.
Perfectly.
I like it.
add a little bit of sweetness.
And just float on top.
There you go.
That's what she said.
So
So where are we at?
We were just talking about how what got started and getting things moving and the breweries kind of started trickling in and getting things going as things were opening up.
Yep.
And
she was listing off one by one the breweries that
I
wouldn't
was not.
join.
I was not.
Yep. We don't do that yet.
No, we
The
don't do
funny
that
thing
here.
is, you know what the best part is though? You'll never see him at this event though.
I don't know why though. I don't know why.
No, they'll see him. We'll see him.
Yeah, it's just pretty rad to be able to see so many people ready to, like I said, put their foot back in the water. And like Mark and I were talking, like there is no new normal. We're gonna get back to life
Yeah,
the way it
absolutely.
was, and we're gonna do it. And whether we got to get it right, obviously, because we want other festivals
I
to
mean-
happen this year.
Well,
So
we have two more coming. So
mhm.
What do you
yeah,
got?
if we
I
do
mean-
this one right, we got the two more to do.
I think that the
I
amount
got
of people in there just show you like
Yeah,
people are
it's
ready.
Did I see
Yeah,
you're doing
perfect.
brewers again? Brewers?
Yes.
We got the Brewers Ball.
Okay.
We got the Smoke in the Valley. Yeah.
Okay, you are
Nice.
doing those. Nice.
Yep, they're
And then
already
we're
on the
also
docket.
we're also working with Derek to maybe do some like venue, the music here and that kind of stuff in the same area. So we'll
That's
see if it works
awesome.
out. Yeah,
Nice.
we'll see if it works out.
I know a couple bands, so
Beautiful.
I know.
Bring them on. Yeah, bring them on.
We're pretty good at this thing.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, it was one of those things where Mark
Until we
was
get
like,
shit
"Hey,
faced."
let's press." Yeah,
And then the wheels come off and it goes back to normal.
Yeah. Well, it was just cool because he's like, "We're gonna do it," and he goes, "Go,"
Yeah.
and I was
go.
like, "All right,
This is what we're doing.
cool."
Do it. Get
Go
this
do
done.
it.
Get this done. Get this done.
Yeah, and we did.
And how many tickets did you sell for this?
250.
Yeah.
Damn.
250 sold
That
tickets.
tells you right there.
Yeah.
That-
Mhm.
This
They're
could.
ready.
I was just talking to my brother about this. This could be a huge event. It could turn into something where it
Oh, you can have
maybe
thousands
takes.
of people.
Yeah,
here
we could
easily.
take over the whole parking lot.
Yeah.
Do something huge and just figure out where we could put people.
Bus people
You know?
in.
Yeah, bus them in.
Well, yeah, we didn't for Smoke in the Valley. We had like a
Yeah.
shuttle or
We
something.
had a shuttle. Yeah, we had a shuttle.
Yeah.
I think that was 800.
There was 800 people. Yeah.
That
That was a big one.
was
so-
cool. That was
It's so funny though too, because I'm looking around and I'm going, "Holy shit! I haven't seen this many people in one space in a while." So like this doesn't
Home Depot.
see.
Go to Home Depot.
I know. Go
Yeah.
to Walmart.
We go to Home Depot.
Pretty much.
But like in a setting like this where it's like we're out and enjoying ourselves, it's just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
This many people in one space feels like
Yeah.
100,000 people.
Can you imagine
know?
that's what they're trying to get you to be like.
Oh, well, I'm not. I'm just conceptualizing
Nervous of
it.
anybody
Yeah.
around you.
I'm not
Yeah.
nervous. I'm
Tell
just
on
like,
them,
holy
tell on
shit.
them, turn them in.
You
Show me
guys
your
were,
papers.
you guys, were taking everyone's temperature before you let them in.
That was
so
tough too
you're
because
following
it took a
things.
while for them to pull the pants back up, but we got it done.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
definitely
It's
got
really
it
the
done.
only way to get
I mean, it was a
accurate.
little
Well, it's true.
awkward.
It's the only way.
But when
Yeah.
the cute
I
girl
know. Why
says
did
bend
Paulo,
over,
pull your pants up?
I-
Spend
I
an
know.
hour and a half.
Listen, the digital thermometers are great and
Yeah,
all,
right,
but
right.
if you want a true temperature,
Yeah, right, you
the
gotta-
rectally is the best.
You got to get in there.
well, that's what
You
Mark was
gotta
like. Do you
get
get your thermometer? The one that goes in your ass. I was like, yeah, totally thought about that. But yeah, we scanned everybody in so we know who's here. So for, in case shit reasons, if something terrible happens, we
Yeah.
have everybody's info. So
And it's just human nature, man. You get people together in a group, and
Yeah.
you kind of, even though you try to like get people to go
Yeah,
by a
people-
new standard,
Yeah.
once you get people in a group,
It's
You
still
know what I
fun.
mean? Like,
But I don't think, but
you're-
everybody, if you're watching it, they're
it's great.
doing the right thing. Yeah, they're all.
I mean, like your
Hanging.
old instincts
Yeah.
come back. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
I
they
saw
should.
Jay, and
They should.
the first thing I wanted to do was hug him.
Yeah.
Which I did.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, Jay's very
It was
huggable.
nice.
he's a huggable dude.
It was nice.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hugged you too.
You did.
I'm a hugger. I think it's been interesting too, even just perceptively from the taproom side. So last summer when we had this, set up outside, I had to stand outside like Disney World and walk people through like what to do and how to do it and wear your mask and go here and don't touch that and blah, 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 blah. Now I can stand inside and go, you guys know what to do outside, right? Like wear your mask, but
Yeah.
when you're walking
Everybody's
around,
normal.
whatever.
They get it.
Like all of a sudden now I don't have to be like a psychopath about you walking around. Like, I don't want a $10,000
Yeah.
fine either, but like people just kind of get it now. So I don't
Yeah,
have
they
to
get it.
fucking
And
Yeah,
it's
we-
tough.
stress.
Everybody's just happy to be out.
Conditioning.
It's a business where people like people go to relax,
to be
hang
and to
out,
be with other
to
people.
blow off some
Yep.
steam.
Yeah.
You know,
Conditioning or otherwise, it's still 10K I don't got.
and it's just like me, right? During the pandemic, you'd have friends over,
Yeah.
and you try to be safe. Like for the first 10 minutes, everybody's got masks
Yeah, right.
on, everybody's outside.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And then like a couple hours later, everybody's trashed.
Yeah, we
Interesting.
didn't-
No
You're
one-
like
no one
passing
gives a
cups
fuck.
around. You're
I
like,
never
did you
once
try
did.
this? Did you try?
Oh my
Interesting.
God, let me have your cup.
Paulo has
Yeah.
not invited me to his house in the past
Yeah,
year.
I
well,
have not. I have not.
Yeah. So,
It's only been with like a limited number of people.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty funny
Why'd you spill
because
another beer,
I've been there
Paul?
20
We've
times. I've never seen you there.
We've actually been told to stay away.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll talk.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that off the air.
he's had a lot of cool friends over there. Yeah. You guys weren't there, huh?
It's mostly just Drew.
Yeah.
Right. I have like one butt buddy that I hang out with
Yeah,
all the
thanks.
time.
Me and my buddies never stopped.
Yeah.
We were at each other's houses. There, we were having great
Yeah,
times. So
yeah.
fuck
That's the way to do it.
fuck them.
Yeah, I bought. All three of us did. We all bought an Oculus. And that's it's impossible.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's impossible. owning-
Separately though, like we didn't know everyone was getting them.
Yeah.
We're gonna VR together, bro.
well, it's impossible to own one of those and not like share it with people. You know what I mean? Like you can't wear it.
Yeah.
You wear it for more than 15 minutes, and the first thing that pops to your head is like somebody else has got to see this. You know, like somebody else got to put this thing on.
Nausea was the first thing that I saw.
I've gotten sick a couple times
Yep.
from it.
We the last it was the last podcast we recorded. After we finished recording, the three of us went on the Oculus venues, which is like it's like a movie theater.
Yeah.
Like you walk into a movie theater, you could see everybody. You're just like an avatar, but like you could talk to each other.
We high
you know,
five. We put
high five
patty
each other.
cake.
Yeah, you
It's
put
like
patty cake.
MST 3K. Like, are you like in there staring at a
And-
screen?
well, no, sort of.
That's what I'm
So
picturing.
there's
Yeah.
you're in like the lobby of a movie theater, and then each theater is like a different event. Like sometimes there's live basketball games. You're watching courtside, you know, and then other times
What
it's
the fuck are you
movies.
talking about?
It's neat. It's VR headsets.
Virtual reality.
So the three of us,
Oh my
right
God.
after we finished recording last time, we all went on and just hung out for like a half hour.
We
It's
did.
probably the most hilarious half hour we
Yeah.
spent together.
Yeah, you got
it was fucking
people
fun.
from all walks of life in there, kids
Just random.
just saying the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a guy. There's a dude.
It's people living through a game.
Essentially,
Kind of.
Yeah, essentially,
Yeah.
instead of going out
What
to a concert, you
fuck
just
is
you
the
put
matter
a headset on and you hang out that way.
I think somebody hit your brother's car.
Oh, well, wasn't me.
Had me on the counter.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
So what else you got going on coming up, Mark?
That's it, man. We got we got 420 Tuesday. We got the.
What's that for?
I have no idea what it means, but we're just doing a big
Oh,
party for
okay.
it anyway. Yeah.
It's a cool
We're giving
date.
away bed
I've heard
sheets, inch
people
and a
talk
quarter
about
bed
it.
sheets. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got
Like a math thing, I'm sure.
a new
Their super secret special
super secret,
release.
great
So
beer
hyped.
coming out. Yeah.
What do you put
It's
out?
it's a collector's can for
Mhm.
everybody. So
We
Okay.
amped up something
Yeah.
that you
That's
all
gonna
know
be
and
pretty
love
cool.
very well.
Yeah, they-
Dubious?
cool.
Really?
old school. It's an old school beer.
It's an old school.
Yeah, it's an old
Yeah.
school beer that we.
So it's collector's can.
Yeah.
It's a collector's can. Old school.
Can I
old
drink
school
the beer
Yes, you can.
and then cut a hole in the end of the can and
Yes.
use it for other things?
Yes, you,
You
can.
can do
Oh,
whatever the hell you want with that
You
can
can.
once
That is
it's
great.
yours.
Yeah,
Sure.
I actually expect you to.
Happy holidays. That's what it's for.
Is there any plans
That's
for
great.
this building soon?
Yes, so that's actually the next thing. I'm probably gonna get started on in about another 2 weeks to start finishing.
We're
it.
doing it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's gonna be cleaned up. The windows, all the windows up front will be redone. Door will be done. We're gonna build a stage. That's gonna be a fold-out stage out of that main garage door. And that's where we're gonna hopefully do the venue. Is
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a Mumford
So
and
this
Sons
is going to be
video.
like a.
yeah, like
It's
a
not
venue,
it's
there,
gonna pass like a horror
outdoor
movie.
amphitheater.
Oh, all
type
right,
of thing. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's
Were
that's
you
what we're
still
gonna-
like having your eye on the spirit world or no?
So we do have some. You know what RTD is? Ready to drink. They're called ready
Yeah.
to drink. So
Like the
RTDs.
cocktails that
We
you
have
have in
a,
cans.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So we have a drink that we've been drinking forever. It's called the Rocket Freddy. So that's a drink that we're coming out with 12-ounce can, and then
Okay.
a old school, true Mexican style we call it the bad sunrise. So
Okay.
tequila sunrise.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got those two coming out. Hopefully within the next month or two, we'll be getting those on the shelves.
Cool.
Do you want to
Yeah.
share with them what you told me the other day about what you put in a magical barrel?
Yes, you do.
And the tequila barrel?
I'm so excited, like really excited.
What?
Yeah, so we did the light. We have the light rider.
Yeah.
So we're barrel aging that right now in tequila barrels. We're gonna lime zest it and then hopefully bring that out pretty soon. Another couple months we'll be bringing that out.
So
Okay.
excited about that.
Yeah, we've been getting some pretty cool barrels. We got a lot of stuff in that barrel aging room.
Nice. Very cool.
Cool stuff should be coming out of there this
Some
this
good
fall.
some
Excited for that.
sauce.
Yeah.
That's my favorite room in this place.
Yeah,
The last time I was
It's a
here
nice
was for like a charity event.
Yeah.
For like older people.
Yeah.
And me and a buddy of mine were just, half cocked, walking around, like reading the labels on
Yeah.
the barrels.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
what's in this one? What's in
yeah,
this one?
it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
I mean, we have some stuff in there that's just it's like we have a roper in there right now. It's been in there in the
Yes.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite
Yeah.
fucking beers.
Same.
yeah, that beer is phenomenal. That's in
It's been like 2.5 years you had those barrels, no? They've been there a long time.
Yeah, I can't remember what barrels those are in, but those are
What was the Furley?
the Furley was a
was a
it's
stout,
like a
wasn't it?
Hellas. Yeah, that was a Hellas that we did. We barrel
Hellas.
aged. Yeah, that was a Hellas that we barrel aged.
I remember we
It
had
was
both
all
of
right.
them.
It didn't
Yeah.
work out. It's one of those beers that we tried to see what we can do with it.
Yeah.
Because they typically don't barrel age those styles.
Yeah.
And it was all right. It was good.
I think I still
But it
have a
hasn't been
bottle
out
of
since then.
barrel aged Roper.
Do you
in the
really?
fridge.
I
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
definitely have a bottle of
Oh
that.
my god,
Definitely,
that's
definitely.
yeah, that beer. I got one left. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah,
I think it was barrel aged with
Yeah.
I think chocolate and cherries. or
chocolate and
got
cherries. Yeah,
Yeah.
white chocolate and cherries.
something. Yeah.
For some reason, I think I have a pretzel one.
You have pretzel
the
porter
pretzel
too.
porter.
Yeah, yeah,
You got cans of sour dubes in there still?
I do.
We just actually relaunched it
Yeah.
today.
Oh, really?
So
Yesterday,
fresh batch.
candy yesterday. Yeah,
I got a
candy
buddy
yesterday.
at work. That's the only beer he drinks.
Oh,
I'm
great.
sorry. What is
Yeah.
this again?
So I got to pick up
Sour
some
dubes.
sour IPA.
How have I never heard of this one?
Yeah,
Have no idea.
It's a nice,
is a-
beautiful base of
Yeah, it's
dubious
great.
and Violet's demise. So
yeah.
it's a blueberry
Oh, shit.
sour IPA.
yeah. With blueberry, we
It's
soured
so
it
good.
on blueberries and dry hopped it a little less because it's it's a sour, but it's
Yeah.
just
I got to try that.
It's a stunner.
Yeah.
I got
I
to pick.
think-
I got to remember to
Are
pick.
you
It's on
cool?
tap right now.
Are you- yeah, we're pouring
It's
it
on
out
tap in the
here
tap room
too.
out here, and then
Oh,
we're selling
fast.
cans of it. Yeah, we have 4-packs of it.
All right.
So, and the Loompa.
I do all
Yes.
three of those things.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll have that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's
so-
it. I'm
That's
going back to go start drinking. Is that
Yeah.
all right, you guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Thanks
I
for
appreciate
stopping
it.
by.
That's what
Somebody's
you're
got to
here
keep
Beautiful.
running the show.
Thanks for
No doubt.
bringing
Thanks for
us
having
in.
Yeah, I
us,
love
man.
you guys, man. I do appreciate
love
what
you
you guys
Yeah,
do.
we love
Yeah.
coming here.
Cool.
Thanks
Yeah.
for keeping
We'll do it again.
up.
We'll see you in another month at the Brewers Ball
Hell yeah.
I'm down.
we'll be
or
there.
online.
I'm
right?
down.
Is that what you guys do? You get fucking.
We're trying to not do that
They're
anymore.
on the
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that
interwebs.
anymore at all.
On the
Great.
interwebs.
We'll
We
go
were
to
talking about
Oculus,
before.
and we'll hang out.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm not going to do that.
Outside of the election night, this is the first time we've
We've
gotten
been
together
together.
since last year.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How funny is that?
Yeah, just election night. That was it.
Not me,
That was
man.
a
I was
weird
considered an
podcast.
essential worker, so I've been
You've
out
been
there.
around.
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
Holla, holla.
That means when the shit hits the fan, they're putting me inside the mountain with them.
That's what I thought. That's what I
I'll
heard.
see you, boys.
All
See
right,
ya.
man.
All
Love you, man.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks for coming.
Mark, Lauren.
Thank you
appreciate
guys.
Thanks a lot, guys.
We'll be back. What's going on, guys? We are back again. One more time. Because our buddies from Beer Man Beer stopped by.
Heavy drinking, baby.
I gotta take my mask off.
Glasses.
Look at that. Keg, you got the sportscaster headset.
Yeah, I feel
With
so
the microphone
important.
added to it.
I was saying before, it feels like we're doing the Masters.
That's it,
That's
man.
great.
What's happening, fellas?
We also have Johnny from Armada.
What's up?
Mike, what's going
I
on,
came with
brother?
the beard though. I saw you guys were empty-handed over here or empty-glassed.
And now we're like
Now you have
overwhelmed with beer.
lunch.
So much beer.
We can't have this
man.
conversation without beer.
Hush
Yeah,
on the
I'm gonna
crowd.
let you do this, man, because
All right.
I'm sure there's
Yeah.
like a system you're
So
working
I'm
on.
just gonna start with the Imperial Stout, and then we'll all get fucked up.
Let's do it.
Let's go
Let's
from
do it.
there,
Let's do it.
right?
Hey, is it too early to call Trump?
Trump.
So funny thing about that, he's not the president, so it's not
It doesn't. Yeah,
It's not as fun as it used to be.
it's
right?
not a rule anymore.
That's gay.
You can't really say his name anymore. And I feel like saying Biden on there really doesn't have much of the same effect.
Same effect.
I'll
Does
still drink.
No,
Yeah.
what,
it,
what
uh,
are you going to
stimulate
take a
people
shot
the
of
same
prune
way?
juice if you say Biden?
Yeah, right.
Or is it a shot of NyQuil?
Metamucil.
I'll still talk to him.
Yeah,
Sleepy
we're,
Joe.
we're back
Boys.
500 shows and 2 babies later.
right?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yo, man.
It's good to be around
Boom.
people.
Yes,
It's
I
great.
know.
Great to see you guys, man.
Outdoors,
So
getting that
Johnny-
fresh air.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we got a tap.
Tap, yeah. Oh,
That's some weird
all right,
fucking.
we
that's
learned
some
that from
weird rule.
Jess
Mm.
Beer Me gave us this rule that you have to tap
Just beer.
the glass.
All right, so
to get
we're-
all the evil spirits
We're
away from the
back
beer.
again with.
You want the evil spirits in there.
Which one am I?
Shit, I
Seems
tapped
quiet,
already.
David.
Yeah, you want the evil spirits. You want the
Yeah,
evilness in there.
Yeah, you sound good. Yeah.
How do I sound?
Good.
Am I right?
We're back
Am I-
with Beer Man Beer podcast.
Do I sound obnoxious as usual or what?
You
Yes.
sound good. You sound great, man. You probably sound the
that's
best out of all.
It's a nice mic.
Can you do a promo for us? Because that was sweet. That was very nice.
Of course
I
we
like
can.
it.
We
Yeah.
also got Johnny,
Armada
the
Brew.
captain,
from Armada,
the cap, as I like to call him.
I saw that you
Armada.
guys had nobody over here. You told me to come through. I saw you no beer.
Yeah,
and then
no
Mark
beer.
showed up. As soon as I brought over the beer, Mark came over.
Look at the
That's good.
tattoo on Johnny, man. Look at that.
It's nice.
It's just
It's like a
tattoos.
comic book, man. I love that.
I'm a comic.
So if you flex, does it make it look like it swims?
I guess so. I guess if I flex, I got to be careful though.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I
Sorry.
get everyone.
So
on
what
here.
do you just pour us?
I got the 2020 version, 2021 Knights Executioner,
Okay.
Russian Imperial Stout, 14%, Willoughby's coffee, and Tahitian vanilla bean.
I love it.
So
Delicious.
it's,
Get you drunk.
why not? Let's start off. Let's go heavy.
Yeah.
It's a heavy drinking
Heavy
podcast.
We got to earn our name back.
And I only got like a couple seconds. I don't know, a couple minutes segment. I don't have hours to drink with you guys. So
Yeah.
Make it worth
You
the
got
while.
as much time as you want, man. You know what it is with this? This beer is perfect for the current weather, like right now.
we definitely got to warm up a little bit. It's a
Yeah,
little chilly.
I know
over
it's a
here.
sour
I just
festival and
took
everything, but
my
this is
heavier
what I
jacket
want to
off.
be drinking. When
He's
it's
the only
cold.
guy in the t-shirt. Wow.
Yeah,
feels so
that
weak.
is true. Yeah. Come on, big boy. Take off your shirt.
I think I speak for all of us when I say Johnny has the highest metabolism here out of everybody at this
It's
stage.
true.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
able to put my belt on again
Well,
at the very last loop, very last hole.
let me tell you, the last time I was on the Heavy Drinking Podcast, I don't remember what happened. So I definitely don't have the tolerance.
You were.
oh, that's right. That is right.
You,
That is
you
right.
drank about half a bottle of Jaeger.
John, I think
Oh, is that it?
Half? That was
I thought it was
it?
more than that.
Did you sleep in the parking the driveway that night, or did you actually drive home?
I remember. Actually, no, I actually drove that night, which is weird.
that was a
Did you drive?
We don't know
Yeah,
about that.
it's
You did.
very rare for me to drive. Keg's usually the driver. Because
Yeah.
Keg's more a responsible guy than me. I'm kind of I'm kind of wild.
yeah,
Because
We got
realistically,
next.
all I got to do is
That's king.
like roll it down the hill and I'm home.
yeah.
Yeah,
from-
I think that we
from all those
when you
times.
guys left, we thought there was like a weird communication break because all of us were like, I think they thought that we didn't want to use all the hard liquor. And I'm like, that's the whole reason I buy Jaeger. Is so that when people say Trump, they drink it.
Yeah, but now
No, it's-
you
that's
can't
literally-
say that no more, right? That's not the shot
It's
word.
not
no
it's
more?
not a shot word anymore. No, but that's
So
the
what's
whole
the new
reason.
shot word?
We don't have one yet.
You can use ours if you want.
That's literally the whole. So I felt bad because you kept on saying it, and I'm like, I'm gonna keep on pouring them shots to Jägermeister.
Oh, we take a lot of Jägermeister.
You did.
Fantastic.
Good for you, man. It was.
There's a little COVID in there for you too, by the way.
We talked about it for a while after that. It
Oh,
was
really?
it was like a weekly like joke
I like
thing.
it,
of-
Kobe.
Oh, don't get me wrong.
Love
I
COVID.
listened to every episode, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
heard you guys
It
talking
was
about
great, man. We loved it.
We're pouring Curse King now from Armada.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Try that.
IPA. We went from 14% down to 6 real quick.
Nice.
Brought it in heavy.
Who?
Kind of lighting you guys up.
You want to rinse or
Well, because we're trying to be
Rinse.
responsible.
Take a rinse, whatever we got.
I got a rinse her.
Oh yeah.
This is Curse King.
Yeah.
I had some of this last
We
week.
got plenty more beer over there. If we need it.
Where's your tent? Or are you in someone else's tent?
No, we didn't bring a tent.
I mean, where are you?
I want that vitamin D.
There you go.
I'm trying to kill off COVID in the air.
There you go.
Yeah. No, that's actually, I'm glad. I'm very good friends with the Bad Sons guys here, and I'm super proud to see what they're doing today. Outdoor fest. It ended up being beautiful weather. I'm the only one in a t-shirt saying that, but it's gorgeous outside.
We got Jersey plates pulling up.
Yeah.
This is a thing.
This is great.
Yeah, look at that.
We needed this. We need someone to break
Can you
the ice
travel interstate?
in terms of beer festivals, and I'm glad we were able to get this off. Everyone's being safe, keeping their distance from their groups. It's been great, except for us. Now we're making out. I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's not South season from Tom M, of course.
Tom,
There you go.
yeah.
He's not here with us today.
I mean,
Is this his mic?
No, maybe that's not from Tom.
I'm sorry
says
if it is.
It's not South season, and then Tom M is a dick. Sorry, I thought it was from. You're not even on the right screen.
This is also the first time we're using this whole headset.
This is
setup.
nice. I like this.
Yeah.
This is very professional.
It feels like a Super Bowl.
I don't.
Dave,
Yeah.
We got an
Dave,
upper game,
actually,
man.
Dave went off and started another podcast with a bunch of less pussy-esque people
No way, Dave. How could you?
who didn't mind.
You know, I did see
Gathering.
that. I did see that.
Who didn't mind
Cigars,
gathering during a
though.
pandemic.
Yeah, that's it.
And he thought of this while he was doing that, and they're great, man.
Now,
This
now,
is a great-
Paolo, are you?
He did think about it a long time ago.
Have you guys recorded in the Brudio yet?
We have not yet.
Oh.
It's a different. It's a
Election
different
night
type
was
of,
the only time since.
What's the word? It's a different type of audio, though. It's like
Yeah.
it's more trebly in a way. I love the way, like when I hear him talk, I'm like,
a lot
what's going on?
warmer.
Or like his voice is
A lot
sexy.
warmer.
Whose voice is sexy?
His
voice is sexy.
because of the mic. It's,
If you're into Kermit the Frog, my voice is sexy.
That mic sounds
Hi-yo.
great.
It does. It does. But no, these are great. These are perfect
Hey,
for mobile.
I'm going to raise a
Yeah.
toast to my man Jeff, who can't be here tonight. But,
That's all. That's all, says Jeff.
my man Jeff, he. Best of luck to you in your future endeavors, Jeff. But we're still here drinking with the heavy drinking guys.
I keep on talking about we're putting together a Jeff database of quotes from all the episodes, just so we have like some sort of response from him. Just keep him alive.
Do you
what I
think
mean?
he'll come
Until-
back? I think he should come back.
We have a bunch of banks of audio that we can
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he got lost in the woods a few years ago, but
gonna be-
we'll find him. We're gonna
Are
find
you
him.
guim still friends?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Yeah. He.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
hasn't been going out or anything though. He's been pretty dormant since for the whole year.
Where's
Yeah,
the
some people
alpacas today?
That's a
They're
good
at the
question.
farm.
Question. Jess Owen just put up here. Cute as a button in your new jacket. Janet Jackson headsets. Oh,
Yeah.
I was at 2:13. What time is it?
Hi, Jess.
Oh man.
Is that recent? I have no
Yeah,
idea.
2:13.
All right. That's
10
like
minutes ago.
yeah.
We got one viewer right now.
One viewer, all right.
That's usually how it
Well,
goes.
let's give that one viewer the best show he possibly can.
Yeah.
That's usually how shows with no promotional budget work.
Yeah.
Beautiful Saturday.
So these guys came up to me and they gave me some sticker. So like, what's it? I don't know about the Beer Man podcast.
Oh yeah, you know.
Well, you need to listen.
Well, you know the
Are you guys
the
Connecticut
heavy-
based?
Yeah, the heavy drinking paved the way, and about 9 other podcasts from Shelton decided to become. We're going to be a beer podcast too. And
were we the OGs?
We were the first.
you were the OGs. Yes.
We were
We are the OGs.
I don't know about the OGs of beer,
Yeah.
but we were the
very
OG beer podcast that didn't talk about beer for the majority of the podcast.
Now,
I
you
feel
guys talk
like-
about like balls and
Penises.
dick and
Yeah,
stuff
we
like
really
that.
use the beer as a tool.
And masturbation.
To talk about
Masturbation is quite a bit of a.
We
a
do
scheme
talk
as well.
about that. That's a lot of Jeff, the masturbating
Yeah.
talk. He was not
It's been a little more beer focused with Tom when Tom's on. Tom
yes.
Where is he today?
Now,
working.
Is he really working?
Yep.
Restocking shelves today?
Yep.
so the question I have is, when Tom M's on, does anybody else talk besides Tom M?
No.
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 See, I
that's
thought
not-
so.
that's
Dave
not
a little bit.
That's anytime you go out with Tom M. That's how it is. It's
And
the Tom
that's
M
we're
show.
afraid of him coming onto our show because it's going to be like the Tom M.
Well, we can-
beer
That's
show.
why you're hosting a guest. You gotta
we
remember
could
that.
edit.
Yeah,
all,
I know.
We could edit all the time out in post. So
So to just be 2 seconds of you going
that's it. Yeah.
and like mouth clicks the whole time.
How many episodes have you guys done now?
We're up to 80.
Well, due
We
to
have
the
like
fact
4 in
that-
the holster.
Yeah, there's
All right.
yeah. We haven't caught up. We recorded more than we caught up on editing. So
We've been slow.
We've
I
been
just
what?
got back from the Adirondack, so that,
What
that
year
kind
did we
of took
start?
things up.
And this is episode 98.
All right, so we're at 80.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, we're getting close.
80 comes out next week.
Okay.
We edited that.
So you guys are in the 4th year, so you did like less than one a week.
Yeah.
much,
We
yeah.
took
Yeah.
all of last year off,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
You do have that sweet basement, that sweet
No.
studio though. That
Thanks, man.
That's why I
That-
moved the deck because I knew I was going to do that. I
Clean up and
intentionally
out 12.
moved it. I needed somewhere to like kind of relax. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'll kill this. I'll be the one.
Yeah, it's a good room to podcast in.
that's a good room to just get hammered and watch a game too. You know?
Yeah, yeah. I got a
Gypsy.
I got a Hot Wheels drag strip for Christmas
Really?
as a joke, and I take things seriously. So I measured it and then figured out that it's too short to be a quarter-mile drag strip for Hot Wheels cars.
Oh, and in retrospect to like the
Yeah.
yeah.
It needs to be 20 and a half feet long. So that's what I did. I
You made it
extended
20.
it out to 20 and a half feet long. So the whole back wall of the room now is a giant Hot Wheels track.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Do you have like multiple like little shooter like what are they called?
It's
like the
six,
things that-
six lanes.
Well, I'm saying so you know how like they keep accelerating the car at, like
Oh, yeah. The boosters?
the boosters.
Not on
yeah.
that one. No. But they make remote controlled Matchbox cars now.
What?
What? Yeah, they're called
You
Matchbox
just, I
RC.
just go. I'm assuming, right?
No, they can turn them and everything. You can
What?
drive them off track or on the track.
Oh,
So
we gotta go. We got
Oh, we
to
I'm
gotta
check
go.
this out.
gonna I'm gonna
yeah,
make a like where the pool
Yeah.
table is because I don't play pool at all. I'm gonna turn
Just
it into
pocket.
like a Hot Wheels slot car track
I like
eventually.
that. I'm in. So if you
Yeah.
have 6 lanes, you know you can get somewhere you guys can race.
Yeah.
You know.
This is like a micro
you.
Pinewood Derby kind
Hey,
of.
let me
No,
join you
I'm
in some
sorry.
of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Johnny.
Of course.
On to the
Your
third
name is
beer.
my name too. There you
You need to sing that.
go. Oh yeah.
This is Notorious
Your
Gypsy.
Who
name
does
is
Johnny
my
look like?
name too.
Comedy wise, stand up comic. A little bit of
Visconti?
Gino Bisconti. Yes, a little bit of
Yeah.
Gino Bisconti.
I gotta Google this motherfucker. Who's Gino Pisconti?
Gino Bisconti.
How old
man.
are you
He's a
guys?
comic
Are
out
you
of
guys
New York.
15? Oh, Gino Pisconti.
Sorry, I'm hacking up a lung on this.
My
You
bad.
got-
That's
that's
not-
definitely-
that's
Did
not
you see his
COVID.
shirt?
Yeah, WrestleMania.
He's gotten so
Right?
many shout outs for that shirt today.
I broke some old guy's heart before. He was
Is
like a 43-year-old guy going through
Visconti?
midlife crisis.
Visconti.
He's like, man, no
Gino.
shirt, that's great. And I'm like, Target.
Geno.
Target.
I
Really?
bought it at Target.
So you were at WrestleMania with the Ultimate
Kinda.
Warrior.
No way.
Keg Kettles and myself were at WrestleMania 11,
Yeah.
and Keg got a picture with classy Freddie Blassie.
WrestleMania
awesome.
6.
He called me a pencil neck.
I'm pretty sure I would have been like 11 or something.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Was it 92, 93?
We're very old.
All right, so this
That
is,
was 95?
6 was 95?
Oh, I don't know.
When we see WrestleMania.
We saw 11. That was 95.
That was 95.
Yeah.
Oh. So
Yeah,
6 is
WrestleMania
like,
6. We were
Yeah.
kids too.
that was 89.
Yeah.
That was-
Oh, we were definitely kids.
Johnny, tell us about
Yeah.
this beer.
This is Notorious Gypsy. This is our flagship sour ale that we offer. So it's a 5% passion fruit, peaches, pink guava,
nice.
kettle soured. So it's all done in the kettle there in terms of the lactobacillus.
Oh,
We've been experimenting a little bit around with some genetically modified yeasts now. So you can get yeast that produce lactic acid in the fermenter.
Lactating yeast?
Lactating yeast, baby.
Nice.
Yeah, just like. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Like
so-
little nipple yeast.
So we typically done it like most of the breweries here probably today have kettle sours. I don't know if I haven't seen anybody with mixed fermentation. I think we might be the only one. I could be wrong about that.
Yeah.
That's very uneducated guess there, but we do have a bottle conditioned mixed fermentation beer that not fully carbonated, but it's if I want, I go grab a bottle of that. Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah,
I'll
man.
get it. I'm gonna text Tim, tell him bring it over here.
Hey,
I'm not leaving anyone.
I feel like these are the 3 best guests to kind of talk about this. Speaking of like guilty pleasures and like wrestling and stuff.
Yeah.
Who else is watching the Jake Paul Ben Askren match
Tonight,
later?
yeah.
There we
I got
go.
my pay-per-view buy.
Come on. I
want to see
hate.
Ben Askren knock
Not that I hate. I
motherfucker
don't
out.
hate
50
boxing.
bucks, man. 50
I don't.
bucks?
I know,
I don't
but
know. Who the hell is that?
Yeah.
Jake Paul.
He's like a
He's like a
YouTube-
YouTuber.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like a famous YouTube. So there's Logan Paul, and I think Jake Paul kind of like
Are they
rode
like
on the
pedophiles or
bandwagon of
something?
his like famous
They're like
brother.
always arrested for some kind of stupid
Yeah,
thing.
they were doing stupid shit. They had
Maybe.
guns in the house, I
Yeah.
think, at one
Yeah,
point.
my kids
you
were
know?
kind of into them, and I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Logan Paul was the one that went in like the suicide forest
Yep.
in Japan.
Yes, that's exactly
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So he
And
ended up getting-
videotaped it, and people really didn't take too well to that.
Jake
Yeah.
knocked that dude out, right? Last year.
He
Nate
knocked
Robinson.
out Nate Robinson, who's I'm sorry, I'm yelling. He's Nate Robinson. He's a basketball player. He's
Yeah.
not a trained fighter.
Well, you look like a sportcaster, so it's
yeah,
perfect.
yeah, perfect. Yeah, the Stephen A. Smith, whatever.
Yeah, the Nate Robinson fight. If you watch it, the first punch that gets landed on Nate Robinson, the look on his face is the look of
It's like he never sparred in his life.
of an
Yeah,
8th grade. When
yeah.
you watch like in 8th grade,
Who's
you watch
Nate
a fight go
Robertson?
down.
He's a basketball player. He played on the New York Knicks. He played on
Yeah,
a couple. I can't think of all the teams he's played on, but
You remember in like
so he's
middle
like
school?
this tall cat.
no, Nate
No.
Robinson's 5'8", and he can
5'8".
fucking dunk like a fucking
So-
champ.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
So this
He's
fight
insane.
happened like right before the pandemic hit.
yeah.
I
I
saw
think it was
this
during
in a-
the pandemic.
It was it was
No,
during
no.
the Tyson fight. It was the same night of the
Yeah.
Tyson fight.
Yeah, so
I
that was
saw it
during
in
the
the movie
pandemic.
It was during the
Yeah.
pandemic. Yeah.
It was
But
a
I mean, if
movie.
you watch him get punched, it's like remember in middle school when you watch like kids fight in the playground and some kid got punched in the face and that like look like just
Yeah.
Shock.
go ghost white for a second because
Absolutely.
it's
I
the
love
first time
that.
they've ever been hit.
Yep.
That's what this dude looked like.
It's
a grown
it's
adult,
all
so-
the adrenaline running through your like
Yeah.
body for that
Yeah.
hit.
So all of America at the exact moment, at the same moment, looked at this and was like, "Oh wow, he's never been punched before, and he's in a boxing match."
And then in slow motion, see all the waves of his face
Yeah,
as he's
he
getting
got
slapped.
he got knocked out being punched in the back of the head as he was falling past his opponent. It was
Now
a
this
shit
takes
show,
place in
so-
a ring.
Yeah, this is a real boxing
ring.
match.
There's a real.
$50.
They were actually considered a
Yeah.
real boxing.
They see one of those morons get slashed.
Well,
So,
no, so what this
tonight,
is?
no, tonight is going to be Jake Paul.
Ben
This,
Askren.
this is what they're doing. They're making us talk about it. Everyone's talking about it.
Exactly.
Jake
yeah.
Paul and Ben Askren. Ben Askren is an Olympic wrestler. I think he's an Olympic wrestler.
Yeah, Olympic
He's-
wrestler, MMA champion.
MMA champion in ONE FC and as well as Bellator, I believe,
Yeah,
if I'm
yeah.
correct. He also was doing very good in UFC. Then Jorge Masvidal fucking knocked him out with a knee to the head. And
5 seconds.
and it was the fastest
5-second
knockout,
knockout.
ever in
Yeah.
UFC history.
Jesus.
So I don't know what kind of happened after that. I don't remember if he did another fight afterwards, but he retired.
Yeah.
And Jake Paul was trying to call out like fucking Conor McGregor or something like that.
No, it was a Danny something
Who was he
or
trying to
other.
call out in the UFC? And then but
These
like,
people are retarded.
yeah,
No, so this is the thing.
They
He's
try to
calling
call
out.
like,
He's calling out
professional
UFC.
fighters.
Yeah, he's calling out UFC fighters, but he's calling them out to do boxing matches.
Yeah.
And the first guy, I forget his name, but the guy just came off with knee surgery. And that guy actually accepted the fight, but he asked for another month
Oh my
of,
goodness.
of rehab
Yep,
time.
yep.
And they're like, no, you can't. We can't do it.
Well, Ben Askren, I think it was like through a tweet. He was like, "I'll fuck you up" or something like that.
Well, they picked Ben Askren because Ben Askren just had hip replacement surgery
Yeah.
in fucking December.
Are they going to come out with walkers?
No, Ben Askren. Yeah, if you
he's
look at-
he's miraculously in really good shape.
So if you look at Ben Askren,
And now
you
there's
look
some
at him
adjuncts
and
in the
you
ring.
go,
Oh
he's
my
a fucking
goodness.
overweight dad or something like that.
He
You know,
yeah.
he doesn't look the best shape, but
Yeah.
like
I'm
he's
an
a beast.
overweight dad.
He's 191 fucking pounds. This guy.
Here's the funny part.
Fight me.
But Jake Paul's like a fit 191. That's what.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he can handle it.
But here's the funny part about all of it is that Ben, like during these press conferences, they keep on talking about. He keeps on talking like Jake Paul's like, "I'm going to kick your ass. I'm going to fuck you
Yeah.
up," and Ben Askren's like, "Listen, if you want to wrestle, I will homicide you in the hallway outside." And the funny part is he's saying this to this kid's face, and this kid's like, "But we're not doing that. We're boxing."
Yeah.
Like this kid's not even refuting
Yeah.
the fact that this dude can murder him in seconds
Murder him.
if he got his hands
Yeah.
on him. He's like, no, we're boxing though. We have gloves on.
Yeah.
And the dude's like, yeah, I understand that, but and a funny thing about this whole fight is that the Jake Paul kid keeps on bringing up the fact that if Ben Askren does any kind of wrestling maneuver on him, that his
He'll lose his purse.
which is false. So yesterday, the final press conference, they asked Ben Askren, they're like, do you have anything final to say? Like after all the questions, he goes, yeah, I just want to say that Jake Paul keeps on saying that my purse is going to get deducted if I do a wrestling move on him. And that's completely false. And he's just giggling because he's
Yeah.
essentially like putting out the idea that I might end up just pulling his leg out from behind him and fucking kicking him in the head. You know what I mean? Like if he gets on my
It would-
nerves.
you know what? It would be if Ben
They got to
Askren
watch
was-
this thing,
If
man.
Ben Askren was to go in tonight and like, well, he just opens up with a fucking knee to the head.
Yeah,
Like,
that would be amazing. I would. You know what though?
we should have a watch party.
Can we be
Set
real
up the
though?
fucking thing at the house.
Let's
and
be
we'll have
real.
a watch party.
Let's honest predictions. I think it's going to come out. They're going to box for a little bit. Ben Askren's going to do something, and then Jake Paul is going to essentially not forfeit, but essentially say that dude's cheating. I don't want to do this.
Mm.
That's what I feel like is going to happen.
Or do you
You know
think
what?
the
I'm kind
chair is
of
going to
nervous.
come out?
I'm really kind of nervous to like drop
The
my
steel
money on
chair
it.
is coming out.
I've already
Boom.
committed to it, you
Yeah.
know, but I'm just like nervous in a way that I might not get my money's worth. And the thing is, the past 6 fucking fights.
Yeah.
Everybody I've rooted for has lost.
Oh.
So like that is what's getting me right now.
Yeah,
in terms of
yeah.
like the main events, I should
Yeah.
say. But I do want to see. I want to see Jake Paul get his ass kicked.
Don't get me wrong. I would love for
But
the
absolutely.
first time they get tied up. Ben Askren puts Jake Paul in like a neck V and just knees him in the face real quick.
Yeah, I think
You
he's,
know what I
he's
mean?
more mature than that. He's more mature.
He is more
he has a
mature
really
than
good
that.
team. He has Tyron Woodley, like
Yeah.
on his side. Like they're good. So we're chatting off our ears.
So I don't know, man. $50, it might be worth it.
That might be.
Might be worth
I
it.
think it might be worth
We
it.
spent $50 on worst.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have.
I mean, if you came for that Tyson fight, which
Was
I mean,
I did.
beforehand they said we're not going to punch each other that hard.
I missed that part. I just paid the 50 and I was hoping
Yeah,
he would
yeah.
have knocked him out, but no.
No, they didn't want to.
That's nice.
But I mean,
Mike Tyson was on
Thank you.
wrestling this past Wednesday.
Oh, he was?
on AEW.
that's awesome.
just like training wrestling.
No, he was the special guest referee for some Chris Jericho match.
Wait, Chris Jericho's dead.
No, he's not dead. No, you're thinking,
Jericho?
you're thinking of Chris Benoit.
Oh, there you go. Chris Benoit.
Wait, hold on, right?
Yeah.
No,
Jericho's
Chris
like Fozzy band, right?
Who did?
Fozzy,
no,
yeah.
Chris
Fozzy,
Jericho
yeah.
is the one who committed suicide and like killed his family.
No, that's Chris
Benoit.
Benoit. That's
That
Chris
was
Benoit.
Benoit.
Benoit. Oh my
Benoit.
Little
God.
Chris.
Wow.
Canadian
Man, I got
though,
them all
yes,
fucked up,
but
yeah.
really Chris. Yeah, Kate Kettles and myself were at the Fozzy concert in New York City.
That was a
Back in
great
the day. It
show.
was a great show.
Good show.
Fun show.
Man, why do I keep thinking Jericho was the one who fucking went crazy?
No, Jericho's living the dream.
I feel like I'm living in an alternate universe right now.
I'll be honest. The last time
That's
I
how
watched
rumors get started, Johnny.
I know, yeah. Fake news.
the last time I watched wrestling was when I was 20. I had an ex-girlfriend that was
Holy
like
shit, that was like 30 years ago.
18 years ago and 19 years ago, and I had an ex-girlfriend that was really into wrestling. She made me go to I think a WrestleMania.
I think I know which girl this is.
I met Bob Backlund in person when he was running for Senate.
Wow.
I got a Backlund backer T-shirt.
Nice.
Yep, and then I don't know, I think I dumped her like 2 weeks later. I was like, fuck wrestling, but it's neat, man.
But you
Like,
got a T-shirt out of it.
but this is like childhood, man. Like
Yeah,
this
that's
this
beautiful.
era
Oh,
of wrestling, I love this.
Ultimate Warrior.
I was all into it. My father, who is like a Portuguese immigrant, does not relate to anything American at all. If I wear this T-shirt around him, he's like, "Yeah, brother."
That's it. I love it. Hey, we
Yeah.
get more beer or what?
Yeah, there's some.
Oh yeah, it's just so funny. I busted out my phone and I said I was like, oh, I'm gonna text him to
Oh.
get us beer, and then I never sent the text. I just started. We got into fucking MMA and boxing.
What was that
Listen,
sour
we
I
need a
had
new
before?
word.
New message. I never.
What's the
sent.
new word?
What was that sour I had before? I grabbed 3 of them for us.
I'm gonna keep calling
It
Trump.
was a farmhouse sour.
That's like Jaeger, man.
It was bottled though. Armada, you know that
That was,
bottle.
it's all the world's a stage.
That stuff was good.
Yeah.
We all
yeah.
tried it. It was good.
Let me go see if there's a cold one. Let me see that.
You get a cold one.
Yeah, man.
Trump.
More beer.
I'll be back.
Yeah, we had to find a new drinking word, a new shot
Fake
word.
news.
Where's Lauren?
Fake news.
Lauren.
Lauren! Hey, where's she at?
You guys want some
No,
sour
let's
dubs?
try some sour dubs, man.
Try some sour dudes.
Yeah, I got
Oh
that.
yeah.
While we were talking, Mark
some.
from Batson stopped by with some sour dubs, which he was talking about in the
Bad son.
last
Derby
segment.
CT.
There you
solid,
go.
yeah.
Bartender.
Thanks.
Oh, come on, dude. Don't do that.
Well, I'm just going to drink the whole can.
Dave, jump on.
Oh, all right.
There's 4 cans.
Dave, jump on there.
Dave, jump
Well,
on.
these guys. I'm
Come on,
going to force them out for these guys.
He's slow.
Oh,
He's slow.
look at.
Here.
Oh, he came,
Press
he
it
came back
around.
quick with some beer, huh?
Oh, wait. Johnny just brought some.
Oh, Johnson Bros. All right.
Oh,
That's the one I just
Johnny
opened.
Bros.
That's mine.
That's the one you just opened.
A little bit of rush in there.
For what?
All the world's
I accidentally.
beast.
I walked away and I had the mask in my pocket.
Who yelled at you? I'll talk to him.
Johnny,
Lauren?
did you look up Gino Visconti and realize that you're his doc?
No, so Gino
You are a-
Visconti, I looked up. He's like he does.
What do they call that?
Like I couldn't.
A
Visconti.
Like a
doppelganger.
private Instagram profile.
Doppelganger.
I almost gave somebody, I don't know, a follow. No I'm kidding.
Hey, so speaking of like stand-up comedy, man, when is that coming back?
It's been back.
It's been back.
It's been back, yeah. So anytime you want.
Outdoor stuff, right?
No, there's been some indoor.
Indoor stuff?
Yeah.
So it's quite young actually where it's at in terms of bottom
Some
conditioning.
super spreader
It's been
shit
all
going
over the
on there.
place. So we have
I had a little, there's like awkward pause.
It's
Indoor.
all good. I don't want to talk about it.
It's
Okay.
been back. It's been back.
We don't want to
No,
talk
there's,
about
there's a
it,
bunch of shows going on. There's shows at breweries going on.
We're
you
gonna,
know.
we'll edit the pause out.
There's been some breweries that have. We'll be back at. What did I miss?
Oh man.
We'll be back at Milford Point Brewery for some more stand-up comedy coming up. As long as you guys come, because if you guys don't come,
I'm down, man.
there's no
Even
point.
during the pandemic, if you guys
Wow, what's this
called
one?
me, I would have came.
So
We've
this
done
is
a show.
called All the World's a Stage.
Do
It's
we have
actually
to have-
quite young in its bottle conditioning era. But we have, interestingly enough, we had an issue with the corks. Corks are actually leaking on us in terms of
Really?
what they're doing. So I'm gonna go.
Wow.
We just found that out today. So yeah, we went to go pop some bottles in. Like some of them, like are really they're carbonated perfectly, and then we grabbed a bunch of ones we ran out of caps for, and so there's ones that cork and cap. So we brought the ones without the corks, or sorry, without the caps, and then we like popped them. We're like, this carbonation isn't the same. So now we're like, yeah, we need to go figure that out. So we're gonna do some self-diagnosis. Either way, it's carbonated enough. It's probably like 2 volumes. All the World's a Stage, mixed fermentation beer sitting in red wine, previously holding red wine, neutral oak, American oak barrels. So 6%.
Yeah, it's got like a really good funk
Tons of
to it.
bugs to it. Brett, lacto, PDO, the works.
Uh-oh. Where's Kay going?
Where you going?
Kay's out of pee.
All right.
Just gotta go
Okay.
pee-pees.
Okay.
Kay's out of pee.
There
Dave,
you
Dave
go.
will fill in. Dave will fill in.
There you go.
I'll fill in on our
Dave's back.
podcast.
There you
He'll
go.
fill in for Kay. Let's say
Is this essentially a Solera?
So technically it is.
Yeah.
Because it has young and old
Yeah.
barrels in it. Yeah.
Nice.
So
I was
basically we
reading
have
your
these, like-
description here.
So we have well, it's interesting that you picked that up because I was nervous that people wouldn't get that. I mean, do we actually mention the word Solera in there?
No, but
Yeah.
just the description.
And, yeah. So we take
we gotta
we
make
have
sure we
Stanley-
keep all these for a picture.
we have
Yeah.
stainless tanks, and the stainless tanks. So all the beer goes into stainless for primary, then it goes into oak for where it gets its bugs, and we add the bugs to it. Then after that, we'll pull off some barrels and put it into stainless as a holding tank, and then just hold until we're ready to bottle. And then we just, if we think that a barrel is good enough to go in, we kind of just keep adding it to it in terms to keep the volume up there.
Nice.
So they're like 350-gallon stainless Hoover. They're called Hoover tanks. They're square. They fit in nice square corners.
Nice.
Taking up less space.
Yeah, you know, they're more space efficient, I
Yeah,
guess you
nice.
could call it.
Nice. Very good.
Um,
This is great.
Yeah.
Man, last year when we were supposed to do this last year for April Sours,
Mhm.
I was supposed to get a golden foot made as a trophy for the funkiest sour, and this would probably be podium finish.
Like I said, I don't know if anybody else provided a funky sour here.
no,
I think
man.
everyone else is kettle sour.
This is easily a podium finish
Thank you.
without having any. But I mean, like, unless OEC is back there somewhere pouring out shit, I don't see anybody else getting anywhere near as funky as this.
Very, very awkward.
I love it,
silence
man.
there. We were all watching you.
And you said no fruit in that, right?
no fruit. That is
No
all
fruit, huh?
natural. That is
Wow.
all natural.
That's awesome.
We love it. Yeah. But like I said, unfortunately, we just happened to we literally
You're not selling
Me-
this yet.
no. Me and Tim had to like talk. He was like, "What do we bring?" I was like, "Oh, bring the gypsy." And he was like, we would just like throw. I was like, "Should we just bring some bottles of All the Worlds?" And he's like, "No, let's do it." So I was like, "Yeah, throw the like we literally put the labels on it today."
Oh, really?
Yeah, just so bring it. But we grabbed all of them. They
Oh,
don't
you
have
filled these straight from the tank today.
No. The bottles are
Oh,
resting in cages right now. So they're conditioning in cages. And so when we did it, we ran out of caps towards like the last like maybe 100 bottles or so. So all the top layer of the cage is all uncapped but corked bottles.
Yeah.
And we found out today that the corks are leaking because we looked at the corks. I was like, that's beer coming out of there. So that means dictates to me that there's a thing, whatever.
It feels like when you
We're gonna
when
just
you
sue
knew
our
a brewer.
cork company. No, we'll just we'll figure out a way. We'll make it work.
He's one of your newer brewers, right?
Tim's been with me for 3 years now.
3 years.
He's not a brewer. He's a we kind of just we run the whole company.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like my right hand guy.
It's weird
Yeah.
because we didn't find him for you.
You didn't find who?
We didn't find Tim for you like we did.
Will?
Will, you know,
Oh,
we don't know Tim at all.
Yeah.
Is Will still kicking around? Or?
Willie is out of the beer industry. He's helping out our friend
Oh.
Drew, and
All right.
so he went from Armani, he went to Black Hog, and now
Mhm.
he's working at Munchies in New Haven.
Oh, yeah.
So we
Oh, really?
Will and Tim live together actually.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, no shit.
yeah, they're
Very-
roomies.
Will's
So-
a nice kid, man.
We
Oh,
love
yeah,
great
I like
dude.
Will, man.
It's
He's-
great.
Hey, Paulo, I got an empty glass here. What do we got here?
We got more Kurt's Kangen. We have more. Sure.
Right there, man.
Let's have some beer, man.
Crack one open.
Get you six stout.
A little bit of stout. All right, I'll try some stout. Oh, that's a good stout, man.
I haven't had a good drinking day in a long. fucking
You
time.
about to have it, baby.
Oh,
Love it.
Well, it's
Thank
funny when
It's
Jim asked me to come on his podcast tonight. I told him I was doing this today. He's like, this is gonna be a fucking shit show.
Yeah.
He knew.
Yeah.
He knew.
He's like, oh, you're gonna be drunk from that one, and then we're gonna make you drink more.
I gotta say, also shout out to Beer Man Beer Podcast for being the only podcast that invites me out of the group of us to their podcast.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with
No,
that.
I invited the whole group, but you said that it's impossible to get the whole group together, right?
Oh, so you threw us all under the
No,
bus.
Wait, you
no,
guys
I didn't
have
say
more-
that.
There's more than two of you?
Huh?
There's more than two of
no,
you?
it's just us two.
Oh.
No, us
oh,
four.
Oh.
Us four. What I said was getting us together a second time in a week would be hard. Like
Yeah.
if we were recording
you-
one day and then recording a second.
getting Jay and Jeff together a
Oh,
second
so
time a
tough.
week.
But Jay
would've
quit.
been-
Jeff quit, right?
Jeff quit.
Oh,
I
Jeff.
can't argue that.
The fact that you guys have so many individuals involved with the podcast, and
Yeah.
like that's a lot. That's a lot of people to show up every day,
Yeah.
you know, or for every podcast.
It's weird because we based it off of an encounter that only happens once a year.
Yeah.
And we're like, we should do this every week.
Did you go there this year, by the way?
No,
I freaking
no. And he caught
got to go
COVID.
look at fucking houses.
He caught COVID.
Who got
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
By
so
the
the
way, good to
gentleman
see
that the whole reason why we know each other, our friend Devin,
well,
has a St. Patrick's party every year that we all go to. That's why we all know each other.
Yeah.
And this year, I don't think any of us went.
No, I was supposed to go. I was like, I'm coming,
Yeah.
and then I didn't
COVID,
go.
COVID stuff. Fun
Yeah,
party.
it's
He's
it
very
does screw
Irish.
things up, I guess.
every now and then.
He's very American Irish.
Is he doing okay?
Devin, yes, he's
All
fine. Yeah, he's recovering good. He has mild symptoms.
I didn't hear about
But yeah, man.
except for me.
Yeah, it's for you. I'm catching it.
What
it
you
was
got there?
bothering me. So
No, the fact that I can hear it every
Yeah.
now and then, like we get those gusts of wind and it comes by, and
I
it
said-
just sounds like
I mentioned to him when we took this out of the bag, and
Why
he
does
was
it
like,
sound
"Yeah, I don't-
spitty?
I just muted it, so you're good.
Oh
Excuse
yeah.
me.
I'm telling you, man, this is going to turn into
Dude, we
every
need more beer, man.
during the pandemic. Whenever I'd have
Beer.
friends over, everybody's like safe and sound and everything, and then like 20 minutes in, everybody's got masks off, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean, handing an Oculus back and forth to each other.
You need help with
So-
that?
You
So I
guys
feel
can
like-
hear
So,
it.
wait,
Jay, you all
Yeah,
right?
he's all good. He's all good.
so,
He's all
so,
good.
so Paolo,
Yeah.
what do we got to do to get you in our studio?
Whenever, just call me.
Really? That's all it
Yeah.
takes?
I
How
live
about
right down the
smoke
street.
signals? I mean, you can see my house from your house.
He just
Like-
literally like 20 minutes before you guys come on air, just be like, "Hey, can you stop by?" I'm like, "Yeah, we throw some
Hey,
shoes on.
hey,
You still got
There
Let
you
me
the
go.
put pants on. I'll be right over."
I don't have to hear your ruffle every now
you
and
still
then.
got the cooler I left out of your house? Or?
Yeah, man. It's
How's
still
that
there.
car?
I like that.
How's that car you're working on?
Small detail.
I'm not sure if it's in the
That's
same
good. I like
condition with last time you were there.
Is it in greater?
Was
or
it
worse?
rolling when
No.
you guys were there? It's rolling now.
Oh, it
You
is.
feel
Yeah,
that's
it's
good,
rolling.
That's good.
I'm just waiting for a couple
I can
engine
hear
parts to get the
breeze.
motor in.
More like
Nice.
feel.
That's really it. I got a clutch
They
for
call-
it. That
they
was
call me
$1,400.
Clutch.
The clutch, whole clutch and flywheel for it. Yeah.
Oh, my
Timing kit
goodness.
was another $600. Wow. Cams are. There's a company. Anybody listening to this who's really into cars, Schrick, who makes all the cams for all the F1 motors.
Okay.
And all the M cars and all the AMG cars that are out there.
Right.
Is the only company that makes cams for the engine I want to put in my little humble Volkswagen Beetle. So those are $1,600.
What year
And-
is this Beetle? I don't know about this.
You know about the Beetle? I have an
Oh, you have
02
like a 2000.
I have
oh,
a
yeah.
2002 Beetle
Yeah.
with a 3.2
Oh, yeah,
V6
I
and
know.
all-wheel
I do know
drive.
this. I do know this.
Yeah,
He's
I
going
do
to
know
roast the
this.
tires off that.
I was every time I've walked into that garage, I was like, oh.
I'm
Well,
not
like I
going
say,
to roast
maybe
the
it's
tires off
been there
that.
twice or once.
I'm probably going to end up
Been there
stripping
twice.
gears in
at
that.
least twice.
twice in person because
That
you were like,
works, too.
oh, I'm not going to have the same person again. And then I showed up on the digital one. Like, I'm not going to have the same person again, but now this is 3 times for you guys. Whatever it is. Yeah. No, that's every time I've been there, I feel like it's been.
The car's been there.
What do we got to do around here to get a beer, man?
There's fucking beer
Yeah, there's
right
beer
in
right there.
front of you.
There's beer here. There's
Yeah,
all
don't
kinds.
like it,
There's
man.
all
Just
kinds of
speak
beer,
up.
man.
Beer man vodka.
Yeah, what I gotta serve
It's the
you?
Beer Man Beer Podcast.
Plenty of beer. man.
Everybody leaves the beer off.
Beer, man.
There's
Beer.
no savings
Too
involved.
many repetitive words.
It's the second beer.
There's
There's a Beer Man Beer.
The second beer they
It's
leave
not,
off.
it's not the Beer Man
You guys are
podcast.
too
We're not
bougie.
men
You
of
gotta-
beer.
Thank
We're
you.
You gotta have someone else
beer,
pour your
man,
beer?
beer.
I got to feel like royalty, man. You know?
You know what that reminds me of? Have you ever seen like the landscape? There's a landscaping service around here called the Weed Man.
Really?
Yeah. And every time I drive by, I'm like, yeah.
Man,
He
weed.
just looks at me weird, you know.
Hey, can I get some Northern Lights, man, or what?
You know
Come
what
on,
it is? 'Cause,
man.
I'm like all pumped to see him, and he's like, I'm gonna go fucking spray some pesticides,
We should
probably
give him
die
some
early.
rolling
so-
papers.
I got mine in my
Yeah,
coat
your
over
rolling
there.
papers.
Yeah.
Good.
Isn't that what you gave out?
Yeah,
Looked like a pack of rolling
yeah,
papers.
rolling papers.
Yeah, that's
Hold
how you
on,
know.
boys. Let's take a selfie.
That's how you know not many of them are going to be used.
Because people don't know what they are.
Yeah, they're like, what are these?
People are like, "What are these?" I'm like, "You
Oh,
really
yeah.
make incense with them." And they're like, "Oh, okay," and they have no clue.
Tissues. They're really hard tissues.
They're glass
I
wipes.
really want to
Hey,
like.
Paolo, I want to taste this pink can of dubious.
This stuff here, crack one open, man.
Is that whoa? There's sour dudes.
sour dudes?
Hey,
Here,
Marky.
go ahead, man.
Sour dudes.
Sour dude.
I haven't had it, but you're welcome. I just realized that there was a can of. I didn't know you. Sour dubes.
That's yours,
I
brother.
did drink out of that. I don't know if that bothers you. You could grab from a different one if you want.
I drank out of this one too. This is fresh though.
Whatever, guys.
If you want a fresh,
I don't
man.
care.
Here, have the last fresh.
We're
one.
all sharing our COVID
Oh, yeah,
here and,
I don't give a fuck.
on the Heavy Drinking Podcast.
I'm not sure what I'm.
Wait, you actually added fruit to it?
I don't think
There's fruit in here.
That's good and fruity.
Oh, blueberry.
Yeah.
Mark's here.
Is that
Yeah.
that sour blueberry? It's a new weed strain by Bad Sons. Sour,
Yeah.
Sour blueberry. Yeah.
Sour boobs. Bloobs.
Oops, sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Anybody want to talk about that?
What's that?
Sour boobs.
The medicinal market in Connecticut?
You
No.
wanna talk about
Anybody?
boobs?
No.
Sure, let's talk about weed.
No, that's all
Weed,
right.
man, weed.
When is it going to get legalized here?
I
man?
don't know
like
much
New
about
Jersey,
weed.
New York,
Very soon.
Massachusetts.
I think in 2021 we might see the legalization of marijuana for recreational use.
Let's hope.
I hope so as well.
I want to like it, but
the
I
only
just don't
thing is,
enjoy it.
Connecticut needs to do it exactly what the other states did and basically expunge all criminal records of marijuana and allow anybody who was a seller of marijuana illegally at the time
Yeah.
to be the first in line to get the licenses, which they were for the medical side.
That's an awesome idea.
I
It
agree
is.
with that.
It's the only way to do it.
That is
It's
the only way to do
it.
it.
If you want, if you were put in jail for the time that you were selling weed,
Mhm.
and now it is a recreationally allowed product,
Yeah.
you should have the first dibs on getting a license to actually legally do it.
Yeah.
Because you served your time in jail, and now we realize that we fucked up.
You
and
were
we
the
don't understand that
trailblazers.
And
marijuana-
hey,
Yeah.
even if you're not the retribution type of person, let's look at it from a practical standpoint.
Yeah.
If you want to figure out how to make banks safer, you bring in a bank robber to teach you like where the weak parts are, right? So if you
Sure,
want to,
I guess that
if you
makes
want to
sense.
figure out how to
Yeah.
maximize the weed market, you should bring in ex-weed dealers to kind of help you out,
I
right?
like that idea a lot.
Yeah, like tech companies hire hackers. To
There
bring
you
on
go.
board. Like,
Yeah.
There you
break
go.
our shit.
And I mean,
Break
not
in.
for anything, but these
It
are
makes sense.
people. These are entrepreneurial people who have thrived in an illegal market.
Equal opportunity employers.
Thrived. Like, what if that
Thrived.
market
Exactly.
was
Until
legal?
some one fucking douchebag fucked it all over for them. They
Yeah.
were doing great.
But imagine,
Yeah.
imagine if they have a legal market to work,
You gonna give me that?
right?
Dun, 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 dun.
It was a
There was a
crapshoot. I
horn
was
one
trying to
earlier. I
read.
like
I
the
was
horn
trying to
one.
read upside down. It wasn't working.
Oh, that was cute.
Anyways, I'm bored. Should we do a break and then come back?
All right, we're still up here.
Yeah.
We can drink instead
we
of just silence on the mic and while we
So
drink.
which one didn't lip the dubes?
This is
That
mine.
one, I
This is
only
the-
poured that one.
He's
That's a pour. Those are pours.
I guess that goes really well. That statement.
Drink,
for
drink,
passing a
pours.
blunt.
Yeah, it does.
Who didn't lip the shit out of this dude right
Yeah.
here?
It does make sense.
I will say that's the one thing that's gonna be weird to kind of go back to normal life is passing joints around.
You're
I
gonna be
think
too
that
weirded
might
out by it?
happen. Huh?
You're gonna be
That's
too
probably
weirded
the one thing. I was weirded out by that
Just
before.
kiss me on the mouth.
Think about Italians. You know, Italians are like, "Hey, arrivederci."
Yeah.
Mwah, mwah. Like they used to kiss all the time. They haven't
Yeah.
kissed in over a fucking year. They're fucking like, "Arriba."
Yeah.
I don't know if arrivederci is how you say. I don't know what the fuck
You
it
got the
means.
skivats. Get away.
But see,
like
you
a-
remember?
That's a departing term.
I mean-
Arrivederci. There's it even a time?
I don't know what it fucking is. I just made it up. I was.
Oh,
that's
going to
solid. I
zone.
like that.
I just
That's good.
remember. I remember my early
Cheers.
20s bar hopping days when you'd like, like you'd take a drag off.
You can
somebody's
remember your
like,
early 20s?
yeah, you take a drag off of somebody's like
What'd you do
Marlboro
last
Light.
weekend?
He's lying.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
He's making
that's
it up.
amazing.
I just
Remember hot boxing?
Yeah, I just
Oh, you
remember.
hot boxed it.
Remember, I still
What?
do that.
For me,
Oh,
the,
no, no, no.
the grossest thing was asking somebody for a drag of the cigarette, and then like they just lipped the shit out of the end of it. You know what I mean? It's just wet.
So gross.
And, it's like, come on, what are you chewing on this?
Absolutely.
So I don't know, man. That's always skeeved me out. I think that's gonna definitely carry through after everything like normalizes. or it's as much normal as it's gonna get. You know?
What's that thing on your lip?
That shit on your lip got some
Yeah.
shit on its lip.
You know the funny part is, like, I get the shit on my lip. Like, I get cold sores and shit. Like, since I was a kid, I got them, right?
We don't drink off of his can.
And I'm
no.
no. We got
That's why I asked. That's why I asked.
Well, anybody who listens to the podcast knows that I'm very germophobic with drinking stuff. Right?
Yeah, but we've shared
You
your
don't have to
bong
defend yourself.
before.
It's okay. It's
My what?
get it.
Bong.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're all friends here. Hey, Johnny, what's up?
You're back.
Hey, Johnny, who was that guy on, what was that show on NBC?
I don't know. I just feel like I can get double herpes, so I don't want. You know what I mean? Like,
Is
even
there
when I
such a
see-
thing as double herpes?
I don't know. I don't want to get it. I don't want to get
The
it.
Double Herpes Podcast.
I would imagine there's a medication out there for it.
Breakthrough herpes.
So Johnny, what's going on what's Armada got going on for the rest of 2021? Forward thinking into 2022, anything
We're
or
just gonna continue to party with everybody that we
Yeah.
love, safely.
We gotta get more beer, man.
Yeah, we definitely got to hit more beer. But yeah, for us, we're dropping our on Tuesday, 420, our new annual 420 release called The Herbalist.
okay?
So we're gonna do that. What else? In terms of like, I think you're gonna see more of the Privateer series. We tried to launch that. Well, we did. I can't say tried. We started bringing back the Privateers as a full fruited sour series back in 2020, with the intentions prior to COVID and shut down to do all 5 in the first year. And then we kind of like said, all right, we did pineapple and we did raspberry. We said, let's take a break. Let's wait till the summer 2021 and hopefully we can get.
Is that your safe word? Pineapple?
Yeah. You should know what else, I have some other ones for other kinky stuff. Anyhow, yeah, we so Privateers, you'll see Blackberry and Apricot we're dropping next week. Next week we're dropping the Herbalist. The following after that, we're releasing the Privateers Blackberry and the Privateers Apricot. And then for 4 weeks from there, we'll have some new ones come out. So that's our fruited sour series, which is unfortunately we didn't have it ready for this event. We just kind of playing it by ear. We totally forgot about this event in terms of scheduling wise of having certain beers ready.
Yeah.
But we did have.
Well, it was up in the
some-
air if they were going to do it.
Yeah,
too,
that was
right?
kind of
So-
like the thing. It's like no one knew, and it was like when they told me it was going down. I actually remember seeing an email back in like January, February, March, April. All right, I got to think of my month. Like February. I was like trying to think. I think it was like February. I got the email like, "Hey, we're doing April sours," and it like skipped my mind. I totally forgot about it until like Thursday. I was like, I think we're doing April sours this weekend. Let me check my email, and I was like looking it up, and I go on my junk email, and there was an email from Lauren. I was like, what the fuck? So like scrambling to get like signed up, and because I told him verbally, I was like, oh yeah, I'm in. And, yeah. But so that, and then you'll see some more lagers come out this season. I think we plan on doing an Oktoberfest, something we've kind of skipped over for 4 years now.
Yeah, you have.
So we're bringing that in. In terms of any like big news, nothing to share.
just navigating the waters.
Just,
Hang on. Nothing to share means that there's something.
Yeah, nothing that
I
we
wasn't
can
going to
legally
press
share.
it. I wasn't going to press it.
Yeah,
But-
it's all good.
That's
when,
one
when
thing.
it's when we have news that's ready to share, we'll let you all know.
That's one thing I appreciate about you, man. You have this very like laid back kind of like just keep the party going by, but you're like the guy that spends like 8 hours the night before a party, like just making the perfect playlist of music. You know what I mean?
I probably would.
Like
yeah.
I could just picture
I
you
can see
like
that.
Yeah.
just
Well, that's why I asked.
I
About,
think I have in the past, so it makes sense.
I could picture you just being like really laid back at the brewery, just helping people out, talking, having fun, like a party environment, and then you just go home and it's just like white lab coat and just like mad scientist trying to figure out like what new brew you can make to kind of keep the fucking party going the next
So
morning. You know?
I mean, in many aspects, that is me because I wouldn't say I'm a procrastinator, but like I think I get my best work done in the very last minute. So
Yeah.
it's like I'm always like a crunch person. On a day-to-day basis, I always get like bombarded with like, hey, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Whatever it be.
Yeah.
And it's like until it's like last minute, it's like, all right, is this something that's going to be valuable or whatnot, I'll do it.
I do my
With
best
editing,
work.
Editing video is the best in the last minute
Yeah.
because it like your brain is fucking cranked.
I do
You
my
know,
best
Editing
work.
video is never good.
I do my best work.
Well,
at-
you don't want
at
to.
3 a.m.,
You
half
never want to do
lucid.
it way too far ahead of time. You want to do it in the moment when
Yeah.
you're like,
No, I never want to do it.
you never want to do it. There you go. Yeah, it's
Dave doesn't want to ever edit anything.
I love
He
it.
doesn't.
It's fun.
Listen, I was a freelance guy for fucking 11 years. I do not want to edit anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in a corporate world now where I have to edit some shit, but give
It's
me
fun.
a camera and lighting, and that's where I'm.
Anyhow, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I guess you call me last minute Johnny. Everybody does.
Hey, you're last minute Johnny too.
I
Last minute Johnny. Last minute Johnny. Last minute Johnny.
think,
Everybody's last
I
minute
think
Johnny.
it rides in the name.
About your glass?
I think I mean, I'm down to go back into the party. Thank you for guys for having me.
You got it,
guys
man.
wanna take a
Whatever you're
break?
doing, you're
Yeah.
doing it right,
Listen,
bro.
he lived
All these
that
beers
thing.
are great.
Thank you.
I think he stuck his tongue in it too.
And this, let me just say this
He
one more
definitely
time.
did.
All the worst, all the on the was it?
All the world is a stage.
All the world is a stage.
It's a Shakespeare quote.
I think Rush is better.
That's great.
It's a song.
It is.
All right, boys.
I'm gonna go see what's
Hey, man,
going on
thanks
with
for stopping by.
Thank you.
Love to see you.
As always.
We need more beer.
We'll figure out a date for you guys. Let's do that. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, I think we're gonna take a break.
Thanks for the beers.
I'm gonna go see what's going on with best trivia ever.
yeah,
What are you
Ken,
done? You're gonna
Thanks,
bump me?
Yeah.
Love you too.
Beer Man Beer. Thank you for coming by, guys. We love you.
Okay, we'll be back.
Oh, hell
We got
yeah.
to do that show together. Definitely.
Hey,
Whenever.
Did you see our picture next to yours?
Is it next to us? That's dope.
Up in the.
I had to say it.
That's
I had
awesome.
I haven't been
I
inside.
had to bring it forward.
That's great.
It should be.
That's fantastic.
I haven't been inside yet.
We need to go inside.
I love the fact that
do.
is it still there?
Oh yeah.
Ours is still there.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah.
we have them up here.
We had
Armada.
to enter your walls.
I don't
We
know
have
how
to
we did
enter
that.
your wall.
I have no idea how we were able to just get signs put up in random breweries, but it's
They're
been
not
awesome.
because they're
man.
not random.
We're only following the best.
Yeah,
So that's what we had to do.
We're not the best.
we're not the best.
We're fucking awful.
Yeah, we're
So if you think
sub-amateur.
they're awful, try the Beer Man Beer podcast.
Yeah, it's probably better.
No, but we have a big.
We know it is.
Nice.
All right, guys, we'll be back
For you.
with more brewers.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to get over there and stop it.
Mm. All right, we'll be back.
Beer Man Beer.
Every Drinking Podcast.
Over and out.
Sean Connecticut.
You enjoy the